What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel. And today I am taking a different twist on a Madden Legends video. Now, this was inspired by the fact that I am getting hounded probably every other day about when am I bringing flashback pink slips, and it's going to be a little bit of a wait, but I do plan on returning into the new year with that series. I'm just hoping there comes a point in time that these guys will be able to get into Madden 21, get under the hood, and be able to mod it just a little bit, because as it stands right now, to do it the way I like to do it, I'd probably have to go back on to Madden 20, even though there's not that much of a difference. But usually when you see a Legends video, it's like a legendary draft class like we do in Flashback Pinks, or it's like a straight up, you're starting with a legendary roster. Today, I don't know how I came down to 2 players, and if you think there should be more or less, you're indifferent to the number of Legends we use in the rebuild, let me know in the comment section below. I just came down to 2. Maybe it's because I was thinking about the Houston Texans immediately, but my plan is, and it'll be a little bit tricky when the player wasn't in Madden, but I'm going to take up 2 Legends at their peak. I'll use all of their accurate Madden stats while they were at their peak. I'm going to throw them on a team, and in 1 year, will that be enough to have them make the Super Bowl? Obviously, there's going to be good teams that are playoff bound anyways, but maybe that will just be enough to put them on their edge. Or you get a team like Houston that is not in the playoff conversation, and will Arian Foster and Andre Johnson be enough to help Deshaun Watson and company make the playoffs? But before we get into the rest of this video, guys, first of all, let me know in the comment section below what team you want to see next, as well as what 2 Legends you would like to see on your favorite team. And then a little bit of YouTube jargon. I had a little meeting with my little network that I got, and they're like, hey, C4, your recommended videos, which is the amount of times my video pop up on the right-hand side of your YouTube feed, which is massive for video growth and channel growth, is very low. It's like 30% lower than what it should be. They don't know why. YouTube is kind of screwed my channel. So I've been told, and it makes sense, just to ask if you guys can like the video. A thumbs up goes a very, very, very long way in helping my channel get exposure on YouTube. And whatever is at B right now that does not recommend my videos, which is kind of why a lot of my videos are struggling, all it takes is a thumbs up. If I get even like 20% of the people that watch my video give me a thumbs up, that's like 2,000 likes, 2,500 likes, and YouTube will not be able to just kill my channel a little bit. Like, it's not bad, it's not all doom and gloom, but a like. That's all I'm asking. Now that we're done with the YouTube jargon, let's get into it. So the 2 Legends. We'll start with Arian Foster. So Arian Foster, I took him at his peak. Now, there could be argument that these aren't the 2 best Legends. Like, I was kind of thinking about it. I don't want to use players that are already still in the league. So for Houston, I'm pretty sure Matt Schaub back up in Atlanta. You got DeAndre Hopkins, Jadeveon Clowney, Duane Brown, all Legends, but they're all still in the league. So the guys that just missed out, though, for making the cut, DeMeco Ryans, Owen Daniels, Chris Myers. I mean, I'm not making a center. Brian Cushing, Mario Williams. Like, those are all really, really solid players. But for me, thinking about Houston Texan Legends, it came down to these guys. First up, we have Arian Foster. Now, what I did was I looked at what his highest rating was in Madden history, and I gave him that rating. So in Madden 13, Arian Foster was a 96 overall. His stats are 100% accurate outside of break tackle and change of direction, because those are the only 2 attributes that didn't exist in Madden 13. So we have our 96 overall. He just has Truz, X Factor. It makes sense, too. He did not fumble the ball a whole lot. I mean, in his career, 7 years, almost 6,500 rushing yards, 54 rushing touchdowns, 250 receptions, 2,200 yards, 14 receiving touchdowns. I mean, he was unreal. He was absolutely unreal. A diamond in the rough, and I think is absolutely a legend for the Houston Texans. Then at wide receiver, we got Andre Johnson, a 98 overall superstar X Factor from Madden 11. I mean, I think he's the greatest player that Houston's ever had. In his 12 years, over 1,000 catches, almost 14,000 receiving yards, 64 touchdowns, and was 2-time first team All-Pro. One of my favorite wide receivers in NFL history, arguably my favorite. So this makes sense, and it's kind of taking a shot at the DeAndre Hopkins trade, because Johnson can take over for DeAndre Hopkins, because they struggled to do that in real life with Houston, and they didn't get a terrific return on investment in David Johnson. So now with Arian Foster and Andre Johnson, will that be enough to get them to the promised land? So there's going to be a lot of sim. I feel like we'll play this first week 1 game, chop it up a little bit, get a couple game plays in there, but ultimately it's going to rely on the sim, and I'm going to trust that this Legend rebuild, like I said, I want this video to be a little bit shorter, I want it to be a little bit more digestible in that 12 to 20 minute range. So there's not going to be heavy gameplay, but I'm hoping we'll get a little bit here against Kansas City. We'll sim out the rest of the year and have an opportunity in the playoffs. So let's get into it. Andre Johnson, Arian Foster, Deshaun Watson. Let's go. Now, they don't have like legendary jerseys for Houston. I don't know why, but the Reds, the all Reds with the blue pants, that's as close as I can get to something that kind of makes me think of old school Houston Texans. So that's the best we can do. I'm playing on all Madden. So I don't know how big explosive plays we're gonna get. It's all, we got a chance though. Ooh, there we go. 1 yard, the little scamper. 1 drive, 1 touchdown, Arian Foster. All right, got Arian Foster touchdown. We got a huge PI on Andre. Let's see if we can get Andre Johnson reception here, because he should be able to take this to the house. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not even going to celebrate because Andre Johnson was not, like, I think that's maybe why I like Andre, man. He was a badass. He didn't need to celebrate. He wasn't a diva, wasn't a prima donna wide receiver. He was just straight up a badass. Get off me, boy. Get off me, boy. 3rd and 18. Mr. Andre Johnson, do you want to make an appearance? Oh, my God. Just not even. Just lame. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful to Brandon Cooks. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Got the X factor. No worrying about fumbling. Just get yards. You know how much Deshaun Watson is probably just ecstatic that he has a run game to rely on?
Stupid.
All right. Here we go. There we go. 1st and goal on the 6. Let's just get a quick score here. Make him say, Andre Johnson, 2nd touchdown of the game. What we do? So what we do, big time screen pass to Arian Foster. Oh, Will Fuller. We're not going to OT. We are not going to overtime. I want to get this in regulation, though. I do not want some weird field goal. Hey, kick at this weird angle. But then again, if I can't make it from the 6, I should quit my job. Okay, there's like no wind. There we go. It's a classic. That's a week 1 classic. Mahomes, defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. And Arian Foster, Andre Johnson, Houston Texans team, 34-31, getting our season started out on the right foot. And we finished 300 yards, 71% completion percentage for Deshaun Watson, 112 yards and a touchdown for Arian Foster, 6 catches, 185 yards for Andre Johnson. Perfect way to start the year and this rebuild. So we got 3 games left. We're 10-3. We've done the job so far. 2-game lead over the Titans here in the AFC South. Haven't locked it up yet, though. Let's see. We got the 5-8 Colts. Okay, perfect. I love starting with a loss. It's definitely what everyone wants to see. Then we got the 10-6 Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Able to kind of smoke them there and secure our spot in the postseason. We're going to get some morale here, plus 21 morale boost for the offense. Week 17, I'd love to go into this game here with some momentum over the runners-up in our, okay, awesome. Oh, it's the wild card. Now we got to run the gauntlet. We head up as a number 2 seed behind the team that we beat in the first round. Okay, well, how well do we play? Let's upgrade these players. We started as, ooh, okay, there we go. Arian Foster, we can make him a perfect 99. Even though elusive back was a stretch. It's one of those things, I can't remember, like, the staple to Arian Foster's game. I just remember he was a beast in fantasy football. He was one of the first running backs that, like, consistently felt like he was getting, like, 40, 50 receptions in a year. That was also an elite runner. But I could be a little off the mark. But 11-5, Deshaun Watson finished 3,900 yards. We'll round that up to 4,000. 39 touchdowns, 15 picks. We got 1,300 yards, only 5 touchdowns for Arian Foster, getting vultured a lot there by David Johnson. unfortunately. Receiving 78 catches, 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns for Andre Johnson. And for a wide receiver one to put up those kind of numbers in a Madden sim, that is absolutely a win for this offense. MVP went to Patrick Mahomes. Deshaun Watson was the runner-up in the AFC. Offensive player, they went to Mahomes. Deshaun Watson at 3. Offensive rookie, I mean, these are rookies, so Arian Foster is going to show up as well as Andre Johnson. Best running back, oh my God, he's way down there, only number 4. Best wide receiver went to Mecole Hardman. Andre Johnson at number 3. So it's playoff time. We will play the moments, interject when we see fit, and it all starts hosting Justin Herbert and the 9-7 LA Chargers. Now, I don't for 1 second believe that we won't be able to contain Justin Herbert and company, but it's always the Chargers that you worry about. You never can. There's never a certainty when you take on like, look at this. We are getting absolutely pumped. We are getting pumped here. Down 14, down 2 touchdowns. Would love to pull one back here. Well, we got 2 field goals. Definitely should have probably interjected at one point. A lot of stuff going on. Kick a big field goal. We're actually going to go for it. Go post cross. Come on, we can't be one and done. Well, we already met our first goal of like, can 2 legends take a team that isn't making the playoffs and have them make the playoffs? And we took way too long to do all of that. Yeah, that was just terrible. Way too long. Should have thrown it to Brandon Cooks. At least give him a chance. All right. We're making plays. Now we can come in 3rd and inches. And let's force our will here with Arian Foster. Down a touchdown. We're going to make it a game. Arian Foster, great ball carrier vision. Debatably a face mask, but doesn't have to move the chain. Sitting on 55 yards and a touchdown here in the 4th quarter of this wild card matchup. And we ended up turning the ball over. Oh, this is unbelievable. Okay. Sure, this play works. I'm gonna have Andre run a slant. When in doubt, slant it out. Or just get pressured right away and lose the game. Be one and done. Yep. You know, you should have saw this happening. If you didn't see this happening, you don't watch any Madden 21 videos. But from the standpoint of, can 2 legends come on and take a team that did make the playoffs and put them into the playoffs? Well, we remade Houston from a team that's going to have top 10 pick to a team that was the number 2 seed in the AFC, and we beat the Chiefs. And most likely the Chiefs are going to want to win the Super Bowl unless they run into this juggernaut known as the 9-7 LA Chargers. So with that being said, fellas, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, the point of this video is to do an interesting concept and also not make it like a traditional super long video. So let me know, though, what team you want to see next and what 2 legends would you pick on that team to put into this Madden sim and have them be good, have them make the playoffs, have them be the type of players that can have a team go to the Super Bowl and have Super Bowl aspirations. So I think it's still a success, Andre Johnson and Arian Foster. You know, you just can't foresee running into the Chargers juggernaut in the playoff sim. That'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Working our way to 150,000 subs. Please, 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 if you enjoy it and you enjoy my content, you enjoy my channel, you want to fight back against YouTube, a thumbs up is all I'm asking for. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow with probably Eagles playoff game against Seattle. See you then. Peace out.